that you see in the story, the change of attitudes, the different ways of thinking, the beliefs, the actions that are going to take place throughout the story. How we started from a place of despair and hopelessness, and how we arrive at a totally, magically different solution. How a whole city was totally transformed, given and shown a code that can totally transform a life, a family, a community, a region, a country. And that is the power of what we're talking about. The most important book in your life is a blank book. It is the one that you write your thoughts in. Your beliefs, your attitudes, your understanding, your philosophy, your goals, your vision. How you want to create your life. This becomes your Bible. And you write it. And nobody can write it for you. And there is no book more important than that book. Because they are your ideas. And the ideas that you act on are always your ideas. You become a fully loving, wise, intelligent, proactive person. You cease to be a victim. You become master of your own life. Only when you're plugged in and starting to experience who you really are. Because this is who you are. This is at your core. Now, the interesting thing is how the brain works. It's activated by feelings. It comes alive and really starts to function at peak performance when it's activated by positive feelings. And the feelings that he had were to do with sport. So I said, focus on the sport. And of course, what you start to focus on is what you start to see. Because your mind actually dictates most of what you see. And all value is human value. Without humans, there is no value. Humans create the value, they receive it, and they use it. But he said, I know what I'm going to do about it. Now, this is not the mayor. It's not the leader of the city. It's not the person sitting on the council. It's not the city manager. This is the guy that's only just started working a week ago. And nobody knows he is working because he's just doing it. He said, I know what I'm going to do. Now notice, he aimed at what their key interest was. He aimed at what their key interest was. Nobody is interested in something other than their key interest. That's what turns them on. They trained them to bring out their best qualities. The value that lies inside everybody. But as soon as you've claimed yourself as a sovereign entity, not dependent upon the car, the salary, the spouse, the dog, whatever it is around you, you are in your power. You are utterly invincible. Because you are yourself. And that is the key. It's not saying, this is a transaction, I do that for you, and you do that for me, and that's where it ends. Because that's where it does end. And business, is the economic philosophy, is about that. I sell you that, you give me that money. That's not what the game is about. If you want to transform your lives and your regions and your relationships and everything else, give it all you've got. Because that's all there is. Thank you.